So, 40k, those are the videos you people actually care about, right? The biggest news out and about is the Sisters of Battle, back a bloody again and about damn time. Well, I say back, but actually they will be back, come the arse end of 2019. Yeah, just a little while. Now, don't get me wrong, better than never, and better than the 14 or so years of mostly radio silence on the Sororitas front, but still, it did strike me. They were aware of the demand for a while now. Hell, in the lead up to this, the community team was dropping references like pennies, and yet they hadn't actually started work on them. I understand GW's production cycle begins a few years in advance of release, but still, it's worth mentioning that they're only now really beginning that process. But what the hell ever, again, compared to the alternative, way better. Hell, GWs should do this with all their releases. Screw it, down with corporate secrets, viva la freedom. There has been some concern that they may not be loyal to the old design and look of the sisters, but considering Celestine, or maybe a better example would be Viridian, I reckon they understand the aesthetic most folks want back. Oh, and if you're in the minority that does want them to undergo some radical redesign or thinks the armor is too impractical or just doesn't understand why it's what it is, trust me, there's a whole bunch of great lore reasons and I'll probably do a video about it eventually or something. Who cares? Moving on. What else? Knights. Baby knights. Adorable. I like the angry faces. Oh, also there's the big gunboat one, and we seem to be pretty sure there'll be some alternate builds for the armigers. This is great. Knights are rad. More diversity in chassis for them is cool as hell. There are some people that don't like the idea of knights in the 40k tabletop game. You know, those who haven't gotten over the fact that it hasn't been a skirmish game for a decade or so now. Also, competitively speaking, they kind of suck in 8th. Too many points for not enough firepower. I mean, 8th is pretty body reliant anyhow for most armies. They should probably get a cut in points value, but if they don't, whatever, they're still cool. Big robots. Yeah! Oh, and if you do like the skirmish stuff, Kill Team. We don't really know anything about it, but still, love me some Kill Team. I know I just did a bit where I kind of disparaged those who want skirmish games, but don't worry about that. Welcome to the channel. You think I'm going left, I go right. You think I'm going right, I black out and fall over. Is that all the Adepticon news? Sea Elves, whatever. New codexes, they're getting through them. Still seems like that issue of some getting way more love than others hasn't gone anywhere. See this video for more on that subject. Alright, what else? Forge World. So, they still seem to be dealing with that whole issue as described in this one. What with the rules porting stuff, but we're starting to see some cool models come out. Termite Drill, amazing. Hey, it even got rules for 40k. For both teams of Space Marines. Not for Mechanicus. The 30k Mechanicum get rules for it, but not the 40k AdMech. Thanks, Forge World. Maybe it'll be in Fires of Syraxis. Any year now, I'm sure. As for the Horus Heresy in general, hopefully these coming releases will lead to a bit of a boost in the 30k player base again. Apparently that's been, well, the kindest way to put it might be that it's been in hibernation. I mean, I imagine it varies massively based on area, where you are maybe going steady without 8th edition having hurt it at all, or maybe it's been totally dead in your region. It's not like I could even gauge how it's doing around me, what with, well, what's it been, 3 months since I left the house? Oh god. Necromunda. That's still going strong. Orlux were great kits, some phenomenal workhorse conversion bases, and Vansar look incredibly unique. Bit infinity for my taste, but seeing that kind of aesthetic mixed with 40k is certainly interesting. No doubt they'll fuel even more conversions, and I'm all about that. Rules-wise, things seem a bit messy though, lots of errors going to print from what I've seen. With the way things are going, hopefully there'll be a compendium somewhere down the road that amends the mistakes as well as consolidates things. Honestly, I don't really think this is that big of an issue. I mean, it's not like the old Necromunda rules don't exist anymore. Of course you might struggle to acquire them legally, but you're smart, I'm sure you can figure something out. As for the resin Necromunda products though, oh boy, we are seeing some really interesting things there. From the resin squat and the rest of the mercs released, and those soon to come, to the house pets, to guilds coming in the future which look absolutely amazing going by the concept art, to a robot amble. Yeah, robot amble. That's kind of a whole new level of stupid, and I love it. It's exactly what I wanted from Necromunda. It feels like, at least as far as the miniature design is going, they're experimenting, playing around with the setting, having fun. It's a beautiful thing to see. So yeah, I think GW is doing pretty well as far as 40k and all their sci-fi stuff goes. The future is bright, it's a great time to be a fan. Everything is pretty good. Yeah.